Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Walther PDP compact pistol. We're going to find out if this is all brand name and hype or if this is actually what they say it is. And this is one that I bought myself, so I don't owe anybody anything as far as what I say about it. You're going to find out if I really like it or not, so stick around. All right, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Walther PDP compact pistol. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what comes in the box with it here first, in the gun itself. Then I'm going to give you some specs on it. Some first thoughts. I'm going to take it to the range, do some shooting with it. I am going to put a red dot on it at some point in time and compare whether it shoots better hard sights or red dot, but that's on down the road a little bit. So let's look at what comes in the box with it. Obviously, first off, you get the gun itself. Let's go ahead and clear it here, first thing. Always want a safety first, make sure everything is clear. You look down that barrel right there, see that there's nothing in there. I've stripped the magazine from it. Now, it comes with the gun itself. It does come with 2 magazines and a speed loader here. You get the gun lock, and you do get 2 extra back straps. The biggest one actually comes with a little bit more of a beaver tail on it because it sits back even further. I believe it comes with the middle size on it. Magazines are really nice metal, got a good coating on them. They do work really well in and out. I do like metal magazines for that reason right there. You also get the case, which is a really nice case. It's a little bigger than it needs to be, but it is lockable. It is a good solid case. I would feel comfortable transporting in this or putting it on a plane or something, not worrying about anything inside of it getting damaged. So I'm going to get that out of the way right away, and we're going to take a look at the pistol itself. I'm going to give you some specifications that come off the side about it first. It is a polymer frame, striker fired 9mm. It has a 15-round capacity, 4-inch barrel. It's 7.5 inches long, 5.4 inches high, and 1.3 inches wide. It's 21 ounces unloaded. It is 29 ounces fully loaded. Has a duty performance trigger. It claims 5.5 pound pull in the specs when it comes out of the box. Mine was a little better than that. It does come optics ready. You do not get any plates with it. You can get one plate. You have to go to the Walther site and put in your serial number, your address and name, so forth. Tell them whether you have a 1.0 version or a 2.0 version of the slide, and then let them know which type of red dot you're planning on using, which type of adapter plate that you would like. And they will send it to you. The negative point is it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get it here from them once you pick up the gun. So plan on waiting a little bit or buying an aftermarket one if you want to get a red dot on it sooner than that. It does have a Picatinny rail right there. And it does have a trigger safety and the firing pin safety on it. So those are the 2 safeties with it. Size comparison, I want to just kind of give you a quick. This is let's check this real quick. This one is also unloaded. I always clear the guns before I bring them on. This is a Palmetto State Armory dagger, basically a Glock 19 clone. So it's just to give you an idea of size here. They are almost exact in size, in weight, everything. The PDP looks a little longer on the bottom. When you put the clip in, the dagger's actually a little bit longer. The PDP clip sits flush and the dagger's actually sits down. So Glock 19, think Glock 19 size. It is fairly concealable. The only negative point about it as far as concealability would be it does have a kind of chunky slide. They did that to get these really nice slide serrations into it, which they are nice. I do have to say, those slide serrations make it super easy to get a hold of it about any way you want to rack it. It does make it a little chunkier on top. It will be a little bit harder to not print with if you're going to conceal carry it, but Nice feeling gun. Slide serrations are great. It does have a fairly stiff spring on it. I'd say about middle of the road as far as what it takes to rack it. Not as bad as some of them that I've seen. The grip texture and the angle, I don't know. I'm going to try and get up close on this so you can kind of see this grip texture. This grip texture is really cool. And it doesn't look like much, but when you get a hold of it, you can really tell that it's got some nice sharp points on it, and you can get a feel of it. When I first shot my first Walther was a PPQ, and the first thing I noticed about it when I got it in my hand was that I really liked the grip angle. I don't normally like these bumps that tell you where to put your fingers on a lot of different guns, but on the Walther, I really do like them. They just happen to fall really nice for my hand. It fits really nice. When I go to aim and get it level with my eye, the sights are right in line without me dipping it down real far to see them. Feels really nice. That grip texture is really good. I haven't shot it with wet hands yet, but I think it's going to be great. Again, the ergonomics and feel. I like where the placement of the magazine release is. I like where the placement of the slide release is, slide stop. This works well. The takedown lever works really well. The sights on it are a polymer. The back, as you can see, it's fully adjustable. It's got windage and elevation adjustments on this side over here. And it's a nice sight. I don't normally care for the 3-dot sights, but on this one, since that front one looks a little smaller, it lines up better for me. So I do like the sights. They appear to be on according to my little laser tester there, sight point bore. So I'm going to get to the range real soon and see how accurate it is and how well the sights are set up. But I do like the sights, other than the fact that they are some kind of polymer or composite material. They are not metal, but they do look fairly rugged. The first thing you notice when you pick this gun up is that it's solid. The tolerances are really tight. You can't really wiggle that slide there. Here on this one here, you can see I can take that slide and get a pretty good wiggle out of it, and the accuracy reflects that. This Walther, as soon as you pick it up, man, is everything tight? Are all the specs tight? The slide release is ambidextrous. It'll work from either side, and it does work really good on the left hand or on this side too, which they don't normally always work real well that way. Magazine release, it's a little bit funky for me. It's got this ledge right here, which if you try and push it straight down, you'll have a little bit of a problem. You got to remember to come up on it a little bit. It's got the same ledge on this side, but it does prevent your fingers from getting in the way and blocking you from hitting it from the other side. So a little different. Takes a little bit to get used to, but you will get used to it after a little bit. It doesn't take long to get it working real good for you. Now the trigger, the specs claimed 5.5-pound trigger out of the box. I pulled this one out of the box and it was 4 3/4. I actually lubed it a little bit and put some grease on a few different spots. All right, I'm going to check this trigger pull and see what it was. It was about 4 3/4 out of the box on me. I did lube it up a little bit. I think I got it at about 4 3/4. It's actually more like about 4.5. I don't know if you can focus in on there. Right about 4.5 out of the box. So I can't complain about that. I was thinking about buying a spring set and trying to lighten it up a little bit, but I don't know that I'm going to do that now. The action of the trigger is great. It's got a little take up here. You hit a definite wall, and it's crisp. The reset is unbelievable. That is the reset on it. Reset is insane. Trigger, they rave about the trigger. It is really good. I can't wait to get it to the range and try it out because I got a feeling it's going to be a really good, accurate. The PPQ that I shot was a very accurate gun. With the tolerances being this tight on this thing and everything, I've got a feeling it's going to be just as good as the PPQ was. I'm going to talk about the optic ready slide here. That is a nice feature. It does come with a Picatinny rail too. The optic ready slide, you do not get any adapters with it. Like I said in the intro, you order one. You tell them what you want. I order the RMR cut. This is a 2.0 version of this pistol. So you have to give them your serial number on your pistol, your name and address and information, and then tell them which version you have, the 1.0 or 2.0. The only negative part about it is it takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to get you that optic cut. So if you're looking forward to buying one of these pistols and putting an optic cut on it shortly after you get it, you might have to consider buying an aftermarket one, or which are between $40 and $100, or waiting the 4 to 6 weeks for your free one from Walther. That's kind of your choice. But that is one of the only negative things that I've really seen about this. I wish they would send a couple plates with it, but they do not. Threaded barrel, I believe it can come with a threaded barrel. This one did not. This one rolled in right about 650 the way it is. Accuracy and reliability, from what I understand on the Walther from the PPQ I shot, accuracy was excellent. Reliability, no problems at all. You can tell it's a very quality build. As soon as you get it in your hand and hold it a little bit, dry fire it a few times, you can tell. They are a very quality build, so just going to kind of give you the first thoughts and impressions on it there, and then I'm going to get it to the range. I'll get a little footage of that, let you see how accurate it is, let you know if we have any reliability issues with it, and I'll give you a final follow-up when we're all done. So I appreciate y'all coming around, checking it out. You guys have a nice day. We'll talk to you later. Want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor over at Davenport Guns in Davenport, Iowa. They're decent enough to go ahead and supply us with most of the guns and a lot of the ammo we use to give you folks content, and just want to give a shout out to them. Thank you, everybody over there at Davenport Guns. We appreciate you. All right, so I finally got the gun to the range, took it out and ran almost it was like 60 rounds through it just to make sure everything was functioning right. See how accurate it was. I was not disappointed. I'm going to say it's not hype and brand name. Walther is a quality weapon, and the thing performed well. It was very accurate. The sights were a little low, a little to the left when I first started shooting. I finally got them to where I wanted them, and then it started hitting pretty doggone good. I did manage to get my big fat thumbs all over the slide stop and keep the slide from locking back on most of the magazines that I shot, but I did that on the other gun that I had brought that day to shoot too, so that's my issue. I do that on a lot of the different guns that I shoot. This was a very accurate gun though. I was really pleased with it. It felt good in the hands. I did mount a weapon light on it. I believe that is the Night Core light that it's got on it right now. It's a 2000 lumen light. That worked well. That stayed on it through the whole thing. Worked well. Didn't have any problems. So I'm overall pretty doggone impressed with the gun. Little bit bulky for concealed carry, but you could do it. You could do it if you wanted to. I know people who carry 1911s for their daily concealed carry gun, so you could for sure fit this thing in. Just like I said, the only problems I have with it is that chunky slide, but I do like the slide serrations you get because of the chunky slide. The extended and ambidextrous slide stop, I've changed my grip up a little bit, and since I've changed my grip up, I tend to get on that. I don't know if I'm doing it with my right hand or my left hand. I think I'm doing it with my thumb over here, but I'm not exactly positive. I did take extreme effort to make sure my hands were away from it on a couple of the different mags, and I did get it to lock open that way, but I did have to make an extreme effort to get my thumb off of it and make sure that my trigger finger on the other side wasn't actually riding up on it either. So, little look at it. I would say it's not hype. It's not all brand name. It is a good quality gun. I would recommend it strongly. I'm happy with my purchase. So I want to thank you all for stopping by. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you all. If you saw something you liked here today, please hit that subscribe button for us. It does us a whole bunch of good. Hit the like button. Share it with a friend if you would, please. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good day.